हमको मिलते
Shanti. Good morning, Divine Family. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, Pichit.
So, today we will be reading a Murli dated 17th 12th 1979. So, the title of the Murli is The Holy Swans and the Mansarovar, the Lake of Amritvela. So, in this Murli, Baba is talking about the importance of amritvela and how amritvela is important, how much attainments we can attain during amritvela. It's a golden chance for us children. Some children take it the chance and some don't take it, and why some are able to take and why others are unable to take. So Baba is explaining the reason, and some, though they desire taking it, but they, some obstruction comes and they are unable to take it, the benefit of amritvela. So, without much delay, let's get started. Let's read this Murli together. Okay, so the title is The Holy Swans and the Mansarovar, the Lake of Amritvela. Today, Baba is seeing a gathering of holy and spiritual swans everywhere. Holy and spiritual swans everywhere. So we are that spiritual swans. All holy swans constantly imbibe and inspire others to imbibe the jewels of knowledge. Imbibe and also inspire others to imbibe the jewels of knowledge. Just as the food of those physical swans are the invaluable pearls, similarly, the food for the intellects of you holy swans are the jewels of knowledge. So the physical swans, their food is invaluable pearls, Baba says, and similarly, the food of our intellect, of us holy swans, right, as the jewels of knowledge. You imbibe the jewels of knowledge at amritvela through your heart-to-heart conversation and spiritual meeting with Bapdada. You also imbibe all the powers in the same way through your power of churning. You use the jewels and powers that you have imbibed for your practical lives, and you inspire others to do the same. At Amritvela, the power of celebrating a meeting, the power to imbibe or to adopt, and the power to catch the daily special inspiration of pure thought from the Father are extremely essential. Baba says, Amritvela, celebrating a meeting, imbibing, the power to imbibe, or the power to catch daily special inspiration of pure thoughts from the Father is extremely essential, because we know the Amritvela is our starting of the day. So as powerful as our Amritvela, so will be the day for us, right? So, so it's very important. At Amritvela, through the power to imbibe, each of you become an embodiment of dharana. To the power to imbibe, we become embodiment of dharana. At Amritvela, two special images are needed. Two special images are needed. One is to be an embodiment of dharana, and the other is to be an embodiment of experience. Two things, embodiment of dharana and embodiment of experience. Especially at Amritvela, Bapdada is the bestower for the children. And in order to celebrate a meeting, he adopts the form of love in all relationships and also the form of the innocent Lord of all treasures, who fills the aprons of the children with all treasures. Amritvela is a very important time. So Bapdada is the bestower for children, right? Of the children. And this is a meeting for us, very important meeting. And it is especially for the Brahmin children, right? Baba's children. And Baba says, adopts a form of all love of all relationships. So that's the time, right? We can adopt Baba or experience Baba's love in all relationships. And Baba says, innocent Lord of all treasures, Bolanath and Behet Ka Bandar, right? All treasure stores. And it's the time for us to fill it, right? And the Baba will keep it open, the treasure store. And it is up to us how much we want to fill our aprons, right? At that time, you can do, at that time, you can do whatever you want with the Father. Whatever you want with the Father. If you want to pursue him, casual him, fulfill a relationship with him, or experience an easy method, you can easily attain all of these things, and all of these things and the success of them. You can attain all relationship, and everything is easy to attain at that time. And everything will be success. You can easily attain the treasures of attainments and also the bestower who bestows everything. The minds of all the virtues and powers are open for the children. Very lovely line. Baba says the minds of all the virtues and the powers are open for all the children during amritvela. The 1 second's experience at amritvela is the basis of experiencing the form of all attainments throughout the day and night. Very important line, right? 1 second of experience at amritvela is the basis for the rest of our day and night, Baba says. Bab that is free at that time for each and every children. So it's a dedicated time for us children. Bab that is free at that time for each and every child to talk to everyone to their heart's content, to listen to their complaints, to finish their weaknesses, to forgive all the many types of sins they may have committed, and to give them that love. This is the time, right? So Baba says, heart's content, right? To listen to Baba. It's a free time for Baba, dedicated time for us, and it's the time for us to talk to Baba and be in that content stage and listen. Baba listens to our complaints at that time, right? So that's the time to finish any weaknesses that we have, right? We can say to Baba that I have so and so weaknesses and I'm trying to get rid of it. So that's the time Baba will give us power to overcome that weakness. To forgive all the many types of sins, right? Or we may have committed a sin, right? So it's a time we can say to Baba. And, I think half yesterday's Murli or day before, I'm not sure. So if we tell everything to Baba, right? So half of the sin will be absorbed, right? So it's the time. So the amritvela is so much of the time has so much of importance, and to give them that love. The time is not official, right? It's unofficial time. So we know the big people, right? The very VIP. So they have everything. All the agenda will be set for them. but they'll have some unofficial time for the family. So similarly, Baba has set aside this time for us, sit and the time of amritvela. He is in the form of the innocent Lord treasures, right? Bolanath. When you have such a golden chance, some of the children take the chance, whereas others simply watch those who take the chance. Some take it, some don't take it. Why? This is why they have the desire. They have the desire, but do you know why an obstruction comes in between? So Baba is explaining why obstruction comes in between, though they desire it, but they are unable to take it. So what's the obstruction? Baba is going to cover in this paragraph. In fact, Maya is also very clever. She comes especially at that time to separate you from the Father. She cajoles you with her games of excuses, just as a gambler would attract people through his dealings. In the same way, Maya also cajoles you with many types of excuses of carelessness, laziness, and waste thoughts. So there's just like a gambler who attracts people, right? On the outside when there's a big crowd, so they do something to attract people towards them. So similarly, Maya, right, attracts us during amritvela in the form of, a lot of excuses of carelessness, laziness, waste thoughts, right? Then you lose your golden chance. That's how you lose your golden chance. Moreover, because of losing such a precious time, because of depriving yourself of easy attainments, your foundation for the whole day becomes weak. This is how the foundation of the whole day becomes weak. No matter how much effort you make throughout the whole day, because the beginning of the day, that is the time of laying the foundation, was weak. You have to labor more and therefore receive less attainments. This is another important line. So, and the difference is you will be able to attain, but you'll have to labor a lot. You'll have to work a lot. And the attainments is also less compared to amritvela. Amritvela is the time that we can, the effort is less, but more attainments, right? So, so this is how the foundation for the day, right, gets weaker, or it's up to us how we want to make the day stronger or weak, right? So that is decided during amritvela. Because of receiving less attainment, you experience two types of stage. Firstly, while moving along, you experience tiredness, and secondly, you become disheartened. Firstly, you experience tiredness while moving along when the day starts, right? During the day, you experience tiredness, and secondly, you become disheartened. What do you think? So what do you think? I don't know when I will reach my destination. Is the time far or close? When will this revelation take place so that we can go to the golden age world? How much longer will I have these bondages of household? You put aside attainments of the present time and start looking at the future. So you start complaining and you want to know when this is all going to finish, how long I have to travel to reach my destination, right? All sort of questions comes because you're tired. Right, so all the attainments, you don't look at the attainments and you look at the future, right? When it's going to start the golden age. So constantly keep a list of the present attainment in front of you, and then the questions. When will this happen? Will change into, right? It is happening now. Constantly keep a list of present attainments, Baba say, in front of you, right? Then the question, when this will happen, change into it is happening now. Right? Let's highlight this also. Right? So when the question changes, right, our attitude changes. It's happening now. Instead of being disheartened, your hearts will become happy. Disheartened will get transformed to be a happy mode. Don't step away from the present time. Recognize the game of excuses of Maya. Maya makes you happy by giving you excuses. Therefore, you are not able to cajole the father. That is, you are not able to adopt the easy methods. Right? So we need to, it's very important that we understand, the game of Maya, right? The different excuses that comes in the form of questions, right? So Baba says we need to understand that, right? Instead of attaining something in the form of a blessing, you start to make effort to attain something, right? Instead of attaining something in the form of blessing, right? So this is the time, amritvela's time, we'll get everything in the form of blessing. You start to, you start to make effort to attain something. Other times, right, we have to put so much of effort to get something, right? So amritvela's time, we don't have to put so much of effort to get something, right, from Baba. So therefore, recognize the time of amritvela for easy attainment and take the benefit from it. Recognize the time of amritvela for easy attainments and take the benefit from it. Easy attainments. Underline easy attainments. Okay, fill your aprons with a reward from the open treasure store. Fill your aprons with this regard from the open treasure store. Baba will just keep the treasure store open so we can fill it, our aprons. At amritvela, the bestower of fortune and the bestower of blessings is ready to draw your line of fortune to whatever extent you want. Whatever extent you want, the line of your fortune to be drawn, right? We can draw it whatever extent we want, and that is at amritvela, Baba says. The bestover of fortune, right? Bhakya Vidhata. And the bestower of blessings, right, is ready to draw our line of fortune at this time. You can easily have your line of elevated fortune drawn by him. Again, there is no effort. We can easily have the line of fortune, right, drawn by him at amritvela. At that time, although he is God, the innocent Lord, Bholanath, innocent Lord, he is loveful, and so on the basis of that love, you can have that elevated line drawn by him. On the basis of that love, you can have that elevated line drawn by him. Right, very lovely line again. Right, at that time, Baba says, although he is God, the innocent Lord, Baba says, innocent Lord, he is loveful, and so on the basis of that love, you can have that elevated line drawn by him. See how much importance Baba is giving for amritvela. Whatever you want, and for however many births you want, whether you want to come into the rosary of 8 jewels or the rosary of 108, Baba has made an open offer to you. Baba has made an open offer to you. Baba says, very another beautiful line. Baba says, whatever you want, right? Or however many births you want, not just for one birth, however many births, it's in your hand. Whatever, whether you want to come in the rosary of 8, right, Ashtarak, or the rosary of 108, 108, Baptist has made an open offer. What else do you want? What else do you want? And the Baba says the next sentence, become a master and claim your rights. That's all you have to do. Become a master and claim your rights. It's your rights. And you have to claim it. There is no luck or key on any of the treasures. Sorry, there is not luck, lock. There is no lock or key on any of the treasures. The treasure store is kept without any lock. It is open. The key doesn't require, right? The key doesn't require any effort. You can attain it, everything, without having or without putting effort. Otherwise, throughout the day, you have to use the key of effort. At amritvela, no effort required other times. Otherwise, Baba says, throughout the day, you have to use the key of effort. At that time, simply have the one thought. Whatever I am, however I am, I belong to you. It's a very lovely line again. So Baba says, just have this thought that when you come or when you sit in Amritvela, right? Whatever I am, however I am, I belong to you. मैं जो जैसा हो, आपका हो. Right? Such a lovely line from Baba. Whatever I am, however I am, I belong to you. Overcome the games of Maya and come and sit next to Baba. And Baba says, overcome the games of Maya and come and sit next to Baba. The games of Maya are sightseeing. They all are sightseeing. You must not come to a standstill on seeing them. When we are going for a walk, right? When we see something very nice, we'll stand there and see, right? So Baba say, this is all sightseeings of Maya. So, so you must not come to a standstill on seeing them, right? So simply come and sit next to Baba. Surrender your thoughts and intellect, that is, your mind and intellect to the Father. That's all you have to do. Surrender your thoughts and intellect, mind and intellect to Father. Do you not know how to do this? I'm sure everybody knows. Why should it be difficult to give back to the Father what He has given you? Why should it be difficult to give back to the Father what He has given you? Sometimes you say it is yours, and at other times you say it is mine. You get caught up in the spinning of mine and yours. You get caught up in the spinning of mine and yours. As soon as it is amritvela and you open your eyes, just take a jump to sit next to the Father in a second. Just take a second to sit with Father as soon as you open your eyes. Because of this company, you will experience the Father's treasures to be your own treasures. Because of this company, right? Baba says you will experience Father treasures to be your own treasures, not on the basis of knowledge, but on the basis of attainments, right? Yeah. So, right, some understand that based on knowledge, because in knowledge also everything is transparent, right? So Baba says don't understand it on the basis of knowledge, understand it on the basis of your attainments. It is your Father. So you have rights, right? Whilst remaining seated on the throne of all rights, you will experience yourself to be one who has all rights. Whilst remaining seated on the throne of all rights, you have the rights, right? You will experience yourself to be one who has all rights. So the Father, as God, the friend, is offering you the throne of all rights. Wake up and sit on the throne. Even by sitting for just a short time on the throne of all rights, you can become whatever you want. Are unlimited kings not able to claim a kingdom on the basis of having a right to the throne for just a short time? Baba is asking, are unlimited kings not able to claim a kingdom on the basis of having a right to the throne for just a short time? Now, at this golden time, those who are seated on the unlimited throne are easily able to create their golden aged and also claim an elevated status in the future golden age world. I read again, those who are seated on the unlimited throne are easily able to create their golden aged stage and are also, and can also claim an elevated status in the future golden age world. Do you understand the time for making easy effort? And the easy method for that? So Baba said how to make easy effort and also the method. So why do you put aside that which is easy and try to do something difficult? Now, will you become an easy effort maker or a difficult effort maker? Easy effort maker and difficult effort maker. Easy effort maker is the one who put effort or make effort during amritvela, right? Everything is attained without putting effort. Difficult effort makers, they will try to put more effort and try to get the attainments during after amritvela, right? Since you found the Father easily, how can the path be difficult to follow? Since you found the Father easily, how can the path be difficult to follow? This is a wonderful question, right? How can the path be, since we have already realized the Father, right? Found the Father. How can that path be difficult to follow? So this is where the faith, right? Because of the faith, right? So not everybody understand or take Baba's word, elevated words the same way, right? That's where we become number wise. Number one, become an effort maker. Become an effort maker. Finish all name and trace of anything difficult, and you will be able to finish the difficulties of the world. Baba says, finish all the name and trace of anything difficult, and you will be able to finish the difficulties of the world. Achha. Now, the Yatriyar. To those who have all rights and who remain seated on the throne and pass in the games of Maya, to those who constantly understand the Father's secrets, to those who transform effort into love, to those who keep their heart happy instead of becoming disheartened, to those who make the world happy with their happy hearts, to those who constantly stay with the Father, to, to the most elevated souls, Bhak, that is love, remembrance, and namaste. Right, from us children also, right? Mite mite sikilati bachon prati maktita bhaktada ka yaad pyar. Right, and good morning. Okay, so the remaining Murli will cover tomorrow. So now let's take a minute of silence. Let's remember, let's digest what Baba said about amritvela, and let us also take away, right, and practice it practice it during the day, right? And experience Baba. So I'll unshare my screen and then we'll take a minute of silence. We'll remember Baba. Let's digest. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So before we start the churning, so we have a small announcement. Due to some technical problem reasons, right? The old WhatsApp group community, right? The old WhatsApp community group became inactive, and a new WhatsApp group is created for this, Avyakt Murli Club for all the members. So if you find, the old group is inactive, just ignore it. There is a new group we have created. So all I will share the new link in the chat, and if there are any new members, right, who have joined, we want to welcome them. Also, I'll just share the new link here. If you have not joined the WhatsApp group, right, where we will be sharing the daily Murli text, quiz churnings and those things. So it's good to be part of a member in that group. So if you click on that link, you will become a member in the new WhatsApp of your Murli Club group. Rakiben, is there anything else that we have to cover?
We've covered everything.
Okay. So let's start the churning. Who would like to share first? So many things Papa said today, especially the importance of amritvela, right? So I hope everybody had a good celebration, right? Meeting Bapdada. Finishing that, you all might have joined this, the Murli Zoom class. Okay.
Om Shanti. It's a great Murli, and which is Amritvela is the foundation of the entire day's the stage is set during the Amritvela. And as Baba has said, so many aspects about Amritvela which we can implement, which we all implement also. At first is that golden time. Amritvela is a golden time when we can draw the whatever for line of fortune, however elevated line of fortune we want to draw, we can draw. There's an open offer this time. And Amritvela, Baba is not only the Bholanath but also loveful, is ocean of love. And in love doesn't see any limitations. Love doesn't see any kind of a barrier, no conditions, no tags attached. So whatever I am, however I am Baba's. So that kind of when open offer is there, then we all definitely, this is something which is a magical time, amritvela. And we all as a Brahmin soul, we take this opportunity to be, unique, uh, extraordinary than the other souls. So that is for one point regarding amritvela I wanted to share. It's a very special feeling. It's like a satyuga, the 24 by 24 hours cycle, daily cycle. Samritvela becomes a Satyuga, and the soul who engage with Baba during this Satyuga, they are like they are they have this stage till they go to sleep. Enjoy this stage of elevated energy, elevated connection with Baba. So the earliest we join with Baba, the better it is for the entire day. And the next day morning, Amrit Vela is also set during this Amrit Vela. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Umpai. Yeah, you really summarized the Murli. Very nice. So that's the time to lay foundation for the day. Yeah, and the, the word to highlight is no effort required. The key is effort. The other times, if you're making effort, then we'll have to put so much effort. We'll have to labor. Yeah, very nice. Anyone else?
Om Shanti. Amritvela, a time of nectar. Just like a horizon where the sky meets the earth. So during Amritvela, we, the children of Father, meets the Father at this moment. And we bathe in this blissful experience with the love of Father. Om Shanti.
Very nice. Yeah, right. So much of importance, right? At that. So, yeah. So it's a nectar like amrit. That is why it is called amrit vela. So that's the time Baba comes to, right? Comes with the nectar, right? All we have to do is drink as much as we want, right? According to the capacity of one's, all right? It is up to us how much we want to drink and make our fortune elevated. It is in our hand. And that's the time, right? And there are so many Murlis. Yeah, I think, Ombai is also mentioned, right? So just like the day begins, right? So Amrit Vela is the starting of the day. Similarly, when the Yug start, golden age is the starting day, right? So how much you have done Amrit Vela is, right? Based on the long you have done Amrit Vela, so much long you will be in Satyug, right? So much long you will have birth in Satyug, golden age, the beginning of the time, beginning of the Yug. Yeah. Anyone else would like to share? Yeah.
Om Shanti, brother.
Om Shanti.
My takeaway: maintain company of Baba and experience Father's treasure in Amritvela.
Yeah, true. Right. Bholanath Baba. Right. Innocent Lord, he keeps the treasure store open, right? No lock. Right. So we'll keep it unlocked, the treasure store, so we can grab as much as we want. Right. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you, sister, for sharing that.
Thank you, brother.
Om Shanti, brother. So whatever misdeeds we did throughout the day, that becomes a burden, and it gives a punishment during an Amrit Vela. So I think so. So we have to be cautious and
Yeah.
be in the company of Father throughout the day also, so that the Amrit Vela time will also be powerful. Otherwise, the carelessness, laziness, so all push us that time from drinking that nectar.
Right.
Om Shanti, brother.
Yeah, right. So they are, games of Maya, right? Maya also cancels you, and Baba also cancels you, right? That's what that is it. So laziness, excuses, carelessness, waste thoughts, they all will come. So we
May I
have to
share,
realize.
Om
Yeah,
Shanti, may I share one more reflection, Vidit bhai?
yeah,
In case of any sight scene, any Maya's form which is coming as an obstacle to a soul, to a Brahmin soul, and who wants to do Amrit Vela, there's a very important line which Baba said, that surrender mind and intellect to Baba. So when the mind and intellect, that's because this, in between the soul, in order for soul to see the real, there's a this mind and intellect, own mind and intellect also becomes a in between, comes in between as a hindrance or as a barrier, because of which the soul is not able to see the real uh, form of self, that who am I. And often we mistake the what mind and intellect is interpreting to be the real, but that's not the real. We are the very special elevated souls of the of Baba, and that we have to little detach from mind and intellect. So the best way is to surrender it to Baba. So then we get detached with our own mind and intellect, and then experience the real bliss, that who am I and how Baba is looking at me during the Amrit Vela. Then we'll all have that intoxication. We'll dance in bliss, dance in happiness. Yeah,
right.
the joy and all that. No, that will be unlimited. Only what happens is we start thinking based on our 63 births experiences, belief systems, and sanskars, and 63 birth conditioning of our intellects, conditioning of our mind. We start using the same dictionary, but that's not what Baba is asking us to do. Baba says surrender mind and intellect, and get it. Use Baba's mind if you want to use mind. Use Baba's mind and intellect to see the real me, the real yourself. Om Shanti.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. I also like the surrender your thoughts and intellect. So I very quickly share one thing. I heard in a class, okay, so surrendering the thought and intellect. So it was made it clear to me at that time. You all know the children, some children surrender themselves, some children don't know how to surrender. So these kitten and the little monkeys, right? So these Baba says during monkeys also have child and kitten, right? The cats, little cat, right? So when we surrendering means we are becoming kittens. So the difference is the small monkey, so small monkey will have to catch hold of the mother monkey. Okay, so it is the small monkey's responsibility to catch hold of the mother. If he doesn't catch properly, then there's a chance that he may fall down during when the mother monkey jumps from one branch to the other. Right. So that means the surrender is not happened. So when the kittens, right, what they do, they just surrender themselves. So the mother cat will, bite and catch hold of the small kitten, and then take it and then jump around, go from one place to the other, right? So here we surrender. When we surrender, we say, Baba, you take care of everything. Okay, I surrender my intellect like kittens. So Baba being the mother, taking care wherever he wants, whatever experience he wants to give us. right? So there we don't have to fear that we will fall down from the mouth of mother, right? So the kitten don't have that fear, right? Or similarly, when we surrender, right? So that's we don't have to fear, or we don't have to worry anything. We can experience Baba. So that sort of surrenderance is required. So let us be, during Amrita Vela, will be kittens. When we go outside, right, after the Amrita Vela, we'll have to hold on to Baba. That means we'll have to become little monkeys, right? We have to hold on to Baba's hand, like just like little monkeys hold on to their mother, right? Yeah. I hope you got the essence of what I was trying to say. Anybody else would like to share any points? Umesh Bhai? Girija, yeah, go ahead.
Om Shanti. I've already put my thoughts in the, like others, in the chat box. See, this Amrit Vela, or what we call it as the Brahma Muhurat, it's not something which our intellect has learned now. It's right through the Copper Age, when as a devotee also I understood the meaning of Brahma Muhurat. It's that time when the devotees, when they really clean themselves, their mind, their body, everything. And then they come and sit and do japa, tapa, puja, and offerings and all at this Brahma Muhurat. So such kind of agenda was already there in the mind. But here it's a different kind. Like even if you see yesterday's slogan, that's where I've thrown a challenge to Baba. Yesterday's slogan was, God's love is the alarm for Amritvela. So I threw a challenge at God. You really love me? You are sure you will hold me? Then I'm not going to fix my alarm. Just wake me up with your love. So that is the kind of deal which we see now in Amritvela. So Amrit Vela is nothing new, like Baba, as he keeps repeating the first lesson, who I am, who I am, who I am. Keeping the closeness of time in mind and seeing that the children are still powerless and the children are still distressed, the children are not still ready, nature is waiting, people are waiting, distress is going on. Baba keeps giving us these doses of Amrit Vela to see, get up my children. Even the song, if you see, of Amrit Vela, what a beautiful way to wake up. I think that's the difference I always keep in mind. Of course, the caution which he has given was always there. Like for every medicine, there is some euphoria also and caution also. They say if you take too much of a medicine, something will happen. Like that here also, Baba gives us the caution of self-made Maya, of external Maya and all. So for me, it's not something different. It's just a meeting of love, which Baba and I, we are two partners in it. It's not only my thing, even he has to fulfill as part of the commitment. Like he has to wake me up. That's what yesterday's slogan, that God's love, it'll wake me up. Nothing can stop me and no one can take me away from him. I get up with a jump and I'm next to you, Baba. Om Shanti.
Very nice. Yeah, thank you, Girija, for sharing that. So I'll quickly read the chat. So Girija says, Baba, whatever I am, however I am, I belong to you. Very nice. Come sit next to me and hold my hand. Let your arm be the canopy over me, just yours, like a child. I take a jump and sit next to my father, my beloved Baba. Jewels of knowledge is the food for the holy swans intellect churning. the jewels. We imbibe all powers. All this is amritvela. We meet, we celebrate, we imbibe, and we experience. Bhaktada, the Master, best over our innocent Lord, fills our aprons with precious blessings. Yeah. And whatever we want, abundant, no lack. I can talk freely to him. He listens to all my complaints. I can dissolve my weaknesses, and my sins are forgive. But caution, someone is lucky in the shadow, lurking in the shadow. Maya, Maya, Baba, Baba, I am tired, I am disheartened. Bapdada Galaxy Note says, Bapdada has made an open offer. There is no lock and key. Baba is giving so much intoxication. Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti says, we be alongside Baba at amritvela. He listens and bestows our powers. You become privy to all his rights, right? Privilege to all rights, maybe. As intellect becomes your intellect with which one can overcome any Maya. As soon as you open your eyes, jump and be with Baba and claim Baba's treasures as mine. Recognize the game of excuses of Maya. Those symbol images are needed, embodiment of dharana, embodiment of experience, that my sister says. Okay. Any last sharing before we move on to meditation? Okay. So let's sit in silence and remember the attainments that we have, our lack, and that we have realized Baba, and let us understand the importance of amritvela. And when Baba is giving so much importance to amritvela, and let us understand, am I also giving that much importance, how much Baba is giving? And then let's do, let's change our work life in order to balance, so that we can have powerful amritvela, where we don't miss amritvela, because that's the time. Less effort and we can attain more. And during the day, we can attain, but through effort. Okay, so let's sit in silence and have heart conversation, chit chat with Baba. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall meet again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a beautiful, blissful day.